My name is Yves I'm a pediatric cardiac surgeon. I operate little hearts of little babies and children. The Heart Kit Granting Aid program is of unique importance for all of those children born with heart disease. Every 6 hours we have one of these child here. We may have 70,000 people alive that have been touched by congenital heart disease in this country. Yet, there is no research money that goes to that population because the research money of the country goes to the disease that affect millions of people, cancer, heart disease. But so for this small population of patients, if we did not have Heart Kit Granting Aid program, there would be no specific research program taking care of babies born with congenital heart disease. We had already 3 research projects in the same line of research funded by Heart Kids. This line of research focused on babies born with a coarctation of the aorta, a restriction of the big pipe that goes out of the heart. We thought it was a benign condition, but thanks to Heart Kids we identified that close to 3/4 of these patients may be touched by hypertension, high blood pressure at a very early age, 15, 20 years of age, and that is likely to shorten the life of these patients. High blood pressure is a very frequent disease. 3 million Australians are affected, so nobody cared to fund the research touching 3,000-4,000 people in Australia who had coarctation of the aorta. Heart Kids allow us to identify the problem. Because the funding of Heart Kids, we're now getting to the genetics of the condition, and this genetic may open avenues that will help every single patient with hypertension in Australia. It's a dream, but it may happen. We are likely next year to have leverage to acquire NHMRC funding because of this seeding fund from Heart Kids. So the Heart Kit projects are small grant projects that are funding up to $50,000 per year for projects that are limited to 1 year. You don't do great lines of research, but that money is very important because it's the first money that is difficult to get. Once you get that, you get your preliminary results, your primary results, and then you can roll on to have larger applications that uncover vast amount of money. Heart Kids helped us in the Fontaine research, the research for babies born with a single pumping heart chambers. Because of this Heart Kit money, we were able to get the first NHMRC grant projects funded for initially $120,000. 2 years later, we got $350,000. 2 years later, $750,000, and then we ended up having $2.5 million funded in partnership with Heart Kids by the NHMRC and the Heart Foundation that allows us to have what is, I think, the most brilliant research on the topic in the world.